Alright, this is the only one that I'm a little nervous teaching because this is not a unique build. This is probably one of the most common Legacy of the Void Zerg versus Zerg cheeses there is. It's just a 1312. And I am not an expert, and there are people that are 7K that have analyzed this better than I have, but I'm going to quickly break it down to you, the key points you need to learn to play 1312 properly. So, first drone we make is going to be rallied to the gas. This is as aggressive as you can be. You are going to win or lose doing this. And it's just kind of how it is. And it's all on you. This is a very heavy micro build. So you really have to be confident. As soon as that gas is going, we're not making any more drones. We're just waiting to 200. We're going to make our spawning pool. Again, we're going to make 3 drones. As soon as that gas geyser finishes up, 3 immediately go into gas. At 14 supply, as soon as we have the money for it, we're going to make an overlord. Because this is just a couple seconds later than the normal overlord timing, if you went standard opener, you don't have to hide it, you don't have to send it in a weird path, you can send it directly across the map. As soon as that overlord's done, we're going to have 3 larvae at the exact same time the pool finishes. Here we go. Okay, 3 sets of lings rallied across the map. Ling speed, as soon as we're at 100 gas, we're leaving 3 on gas for the time being. We're going up to 10 lings before we really even do anything. So at 10 sets of lings or 19 supply is when we're going to pull 1 out of gas and we're going to make a bane nest. We really only need 2, 3 in gas because we're not making a ton of banes. We're on 1 base economy. As soon as we're at 19 supply again, we're going to make a queen. We're going up to 22 supply. At 22, we're going to make an overlord. Now, I'm going to pause it here for a second because there's a very big takeaway. We are on 1 base, our opponent is on 2. Even if they do not have any lings out, they have double our production capabilities right now. So these lings, we cannot lose them. If they pull the drones down to defend this, we pull back. All we want to do is make them lose mining time. Killing drones is awesome, but when you attack with 12 lings against 16 drones, you're going to lose a lot of lings, if not all of them, because they're also making zerglings behind it. We need to keep them alive at all costs, and even if we kill nothing, the fact that we forced off so many drones from mining, we are ahead. But the moment we lose those lings, we're behind. So, all we're doing is poking here, and it's going to get to a certain point like this, where they're pulling a lot of drones, and it's not worth it for us to fight anymore. So what are we doing? We're pulling back. We're going to regroup with the rest of our lings here. I'm going to wait for ling speed to finish. As soon as the queen pops, we have to stay on top of our injects. And we're only going to morph a handful of banes. We really only need 3 or 4. It's up to you, because we're not going to have that many lings, especially with how stunted our production is. At a certain point in time, absolutely, we're going to take a natural, but we need to do more damage than this. So as soon as the banes are morphed, make sure your banes are on a separate hotkey completely. They are not in your main army group. We're going to A-move in with our lings, and we're going to control our banelings. So, we never want to manually detonate our banelings unless we're positive 1000% we can get the juiciest hit. Otherwise, we're just manually moving them. We also never really want to A-move our banelings, because if we A-move a bane, it's going to blow up the first target, and that's it. However, banes are going to die anyway. So, if we just move command our banes, they're going to move beyond what they would have just initially blown up on, and they're going to do more damage to the back line. So, this is all advanced stuff. That's how to get the absolute most out of it. But the key takeaway for 1312 is that we are behind on production, so every ling counts. Now we're ahead in tech because we have the Banes and the faster ling speed. Our priorities for this is not killing the natural. If we can kill the natural, awesome, but it's not our priority. Initially, what we want to do is take out the lings, then run up here and take out the drones. Our reinforcements can take out the natural. The most important thing is once we have the momentum, is to keep the momentum. We need to keep the game. We need to keep the ball in our court. So as soon as we can clear up the army, clean up the queens, everything, we need to go for the drones. Reinforcements have arrived, and that's 1312 in a nutshell. And again, this is the most, nervous I've been, really trying to watch exactly what I say, because this is not some dumb build that I know of that most people don't, that I'm just going to teach someone. This is a very well documented build, but practice makes perfect. I use 1312 all the time in GM, and you live by the sword, die by the sword. I've won many games with it, and I've also had my ass handed to me by doing it. So it's up to you, but good luck.